Good morning, fifth graders. We are officially on our last book of fifth grade language arts. Everyone say yippee! You guys are almost done with fifth grade, and our last book is going to be a really fun book. You guys are going to be giving a oral book report. And before you guys say, oh, not another book report, this is a little bit different. Oral means you're going to be speaking it, right? So you're not going to have that much writing to do for this book report. You guys are going to have to read, though. Our lesson today is all about preparing for our oral book report. Let's start reading in our teaching box on page number 1. Giving book reports can be fun. Did you know you've probably given oral book reports before? Did you know that? Probably already did, without even being told to. If you have ever said something like this, then you have given an oral book report. Hey, you should read this book sometime. It's called Gentle Ben, and it's about a boy who has a pet bear, a brownie. Can you imagine? But nobody likes the bear, and the boy has to get rid of him. I'm not quite done yet, but I think that before the end of the book, Mark will find Ben again. At least, I hope so. Do you want to borrow it when I'm finished? So, I actually know, because I think I've heard you girls say some of this stuff at lunchtime or just even at school. You guys are reading a good book and you guys are telling one of the other girls about it, and you guys are like, oh, you need to read this book, and you tell them a little bit about it. That's an oral book report almost. You're expressing what the story is about, and you're giving them details about it. So that's what we're going to be doing a lot of throughout this light unit. You're going to be giving an oral book report. You're going to start. You will plan and present a book report in this light unit, okay? And that is going to count for some of your final grade, okay? So I want you guys to give this your best because it's going to count towards your final grade test, okay? First, choose a book to report on. You should be able to read the book before lesson 6, okay? So you're going to have about a little over a week to read this book, and you can read it whenever you want, whenever you have time. But you guys need to pick a book that you guys would be interested in reading and then read it. And then by lesson 6, we're going to have to start taking notes on little index cards for what we want to share in our oral book report, okay? So if you guys are currently reading a book and you think it's really interesting and you want to give a report on that book, you can just keep reading that book and finish it and then use that book. You don't have to start over and start a new book if you're already reading a book. If you're not reading a book, pick one that would interest you to read, and then you have to read the whole thing and give a report on it. And we have to start taking notes by lesson 6, okay? So don't pick a really long one that you're not gonna be able to finish within that time frame, okay? Pick one that you know you'll be able to finish within that week, okay? That's all you're doing for your new part. You get to pick your title for your story, and then you can read part of your book and things like that. And then we have a We Remember section, as always. And our spelling words for our first section are, spelling words are a list of things associated with math. So let's just quickly read over those. We have circumference, congruent, degree, diameter, dividend, divisor, equivalent, factor, multiplication, parallel, polygon, protractor, quadrilateral, quotient, radius, rectangle, reduce, remainder, rhombus, and simplify. All right, that is all for our new part. Make sure you pick out your book that you're going to read, and I will see you guys later.